Hi, this is Ashley, and I am here with Mark, who has worked on the Socom 4 game, and I'm going to ask him some questions. Now, how long have you been working with Socom and on the game and everything?
I've been with Sony around 5 years, about 5.5 years.
Wow. Yeah. So, what are some of the differences in Socom 4 as opposed to the previous Socoms?
Essentially, we're, kind of Socom itself is a team-based game.
Right.
So, kind of like we've really basically worked with, the team aspects of the game, looking at team-orientated goals for the multiplayer. We've really tried to distill what's unique about the Socom franchise and then put it into Socom 4.
Okay. So, as you see, we have the beta booth right over here. How would you say everything's going? Have you seen any of the players play at all?
Oh yes, yeah, they're having a great time. We've been showing through the competitive multiplayer. We have a 32-player competitive multiplayer, which is slightly more than our competitors. We use a central server architecture, which allows us to get more players, in at one time. Yeah. And then we've also been showing off our 5-player co-op. Right. And that allows you to go up against the enemy AI, which is very sophisticated. Yeah. And with that, we've been showing the sharpshooter, which is our new move attachment.
I saw that.
Kind of Zipper essentially work together with Guerrilla Games, who are on the actual peripheral itself, and people have been having a lot of fun.
Yeah, I see that. We had actually interviewed some players who had won the previous competition you guys had going on, so they're about to play right now. Another thing with the beta, how do you feel that that's going? Are you getting a lot of feedback? Do you know anything about that?
Is it different being around the MLG crowd that's so used to the competitive level and then coming in to play the game? Are they trying to kill each other in there?
Or? Well, the thing is, it's all about team, and essentially that's what MLG is as well. People come here as teams, and then they compete.
Right.
And essentially that is what Socom is as well. It's very, very team orientated. We use a third person rather than a first person. It gives us a slightly wider field of view, gives you more peripheral vision, allows you to see where your team is.
It does.
And we also have, our, game modes themselves are much more orientated towards team play. If one of your team is downed or whatever, it really pays to your advantage to really support your team in order to achieve those goals. If not, you're not going to win. Your team is not going to succeed without you. So, it's a very, very good match. One of the reasons we're not really in the competitive tournaments themselves is that, they use land-based technology here for the MLGs. We use centralized server technology. So, to a certain degree, it's slightly incompatible, but the gameplay and style is very compatible, and people love it.
My husband's a huge fan. He was so excited for the beta to come out. So I do thank you for your time. And again, do you want to show or tell them the release date?
And the platforms that it's on. Even though we know, but...
So Socom itself is essentially on PlayStation 3. Comes out April 19th. And I really look forward to hearing what everyone thinks about it. We waited a long time for it to come out. It's been in development for over 2.5 years. So have a good time.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.